It is Sunday fun day. I haven't made a video for a minute because I haven't actually played pool. I've had a couple of weeks off where we celebrated Halloween, had a great weekend, great time. And then we just didn't have BCA pool for 2 weeks, so I haven't really, I've shot pool, I just haven't played a whole lot. Get your fucking chickens out of the road. Yeah, and these are the same people that come by my house and complain about my dogs. They're the same goddamn people that come by my house and sit there and bitch and, oh, there's my dog, see, you know? The same people that fucking come by my house, come by my work. Your dogs are in the road and they're in the way. It's a danger. What about your motherfucking chickens, dude? What about your fucking dogs that chase everything for a fucking half mile? My dogs come out there and chase you for a minute. They chase you for like 20 yards, especially if you're driving at least the speed limit. That fucking... So I live in western Montana, okay? Which is quickly turning into a fucking refuge for shitty-ass Californians who don't like California no more. Take your fucking flowery California asses out the fucking state. This ain't a state for bitches. This is a state for men, alright? God. Some of my neighbors suck. Some of my other neighbors are really badass. They're really good people. Also from California, but they're not the fairies. They're not the sensitives. They ain't like that. The other California neighbors I have are pretty badass and down roots, and they seem like they country. These other ones, I feel like they should live in the suburb, you know, where they can have the homeowners association, you know, where they can walk around and tell people, you can't beat your house that way. I want you to go mow your grass, you know, all that bullshit. This is Montana. You want that shit, you go down to fucking Missoula, you go to Polson, you don't come out to fucking San Ignatius, Montana. You don't come to Mission, Montana, and do that. Actually, I live on the back roads because I technically, good Lord, my fucking healer. He is so excited to be out and about. All right, excuse my rant about Californians, but they're rather annoying. A small, select few of the neighbors I have are very, very fucking annoying, and I don't like them. They've already complained about how I live life, which I've lived here on this fucking back road all my life. Okay, I moved away for like 6 years, you know, to be married and do all that bullshit. You know, that didn't work out. But I have lived in this section of the Mission Valley all my life, and it's always been country. You talk with your neighbors with some respect. You don't fucking accuse them. You know, you just walk on up to your neighbor, hey man, you know, your dog's kind of loud. You mind if you put them in earlier at night? That would be nice for my family. You know, that's how people talk to each other around here, and that's how we do it. And I like it. The Californians I move in are, your dogs scare me now. They're big. Yeah, we have bears and fucking mountain lions and shit. And I'm going to protect my little cats. I'm going to protect my little dog. My big dogs, yeah, look at my fucking red and blue healer. That's the biggest healer I've seen. I haven't seen that many healers, but that's the biggest motherfucker I've seen. And that white guy, that one, that's a shepherd with a little bit of wolf in him. I guess that's what the DNA said when I got them fixed. They sent paperwork with them, and they're like, your dog is 20-some% wolf. Is that why he acts a little different? Is that why he's... I'm not going to be able to show on camera how he acts different, but that's my wolf and pup. That is Diesel, and the healer is Bones. Diesel and Bones, those are my boys. Now, if these California motherfuckers would actually like walk up to the house or come up to my porch, you know, and introduce them like, hi, I'm Henry from South California, whatever the fuck their names are. And if you got to meet my dogs would probably be really fucking nice to you. You know, my dogs are babies. Well, Bones is 2 years, okay, he's not a baby, but he's 2 years old. You know, he's not that old. Diesel is a year and a half. They're both young. but they're right there. You know, like, they're good dogs. They don't attack people. They don't fucking rip apart little animals and shit. No, they get into trash. They chase birds. They chase cars, and they don't chase cars very far. What they most like to do is take off down my 100-yard driveway, chasing after the cars. And it's not really chasing after the cars. I feel like they're just trying to beat them to the end of the driveway. Anyways, it's Sunday, the 9th, November